Good morning. So I'm getting ready, but I wanted to come on and talk about a question, which is, are you a safe enough space for people to be their authentic, true selves? Because here's the thing, is that when we are a specific kind of person, when we are hard, when we are very narrow in our view of things, when we have high expectations, when we're self-righteous, when we have all these kinds of personality traits, we don't create a safe space for people to be themselves. And when people don't feel safe enough to be themselves, we don't get the truth. We don't get their full truth. We don't have transparency in relationships. And from one perspective, if I'm in a relationship with Lamb and I'm talking to one of my girlfriends and I'm saying, Lamb doesn't ever tell me the truth, the girlfriends are going to be like, oh, Lamb, like, he's such a liar and blah, 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 blah. But Lamb doesn't feel safe around me because of how I am. Because of the way how I speak, my tone of voice, my past judgments, my past comments, these kinds of things. So from one perspective, it looks like Lamb's the guy who lies, but then from Lamb's perspective, it's I'm the one that doesn't create a safe enough space for Lamb to tell the truth. Does that make sense? And there is a boundary to this. Like, there's only so much you can do to create safety for someone else. But there is a lot that you can do to create safety for someone else. At the end of the day, we are all responsible to feel safe in our own bodies, to feel safe in the world. However, we can also do our part as sort of like, if I'm a tree in the forest, no, I don't have control over the whole forest, but I have control over the tree that I am in the forest. And I can be the best tree that I can be in terms of casting shade for the other animals so that they can be protected from the sun and all that stuff. But, I can't control the whole forest. So my point is that, or is a question of, are you a safe enough space for someone to be their authentic selves? Because the degree to which you are a safe space is the degree to which you will have nourishing, real, heart-connected relationships. And what's unfortunate is that if you're not a safe space, or you haven't cultivated trust and authenticity within your relationships, 20, 40 years will go by and you might have an aha moment where you realize these things, and you go to Lamb, for example, and you say, hey, Lamb, I really want us to have a better relationship. How are you doing? And you sincerely want to know without being judgy or whatever you have been. Lamb's gonna just continue doing what he's done for the last 20 or 40 years, which is lie and pretend and not be his real self. And at that point, it's kind of too late. Like, the whole thing is just it's an uphill battle from there whenever you've been doing it for that long. So that's why I'm making this video, is because I love you and I want you to have the best possible life for yourself. And unfortunately, we do all kinds of things that we're not aware of until it's too late, until we've been doing it for 10, 20 years, and the relationship that we want to have with someone is no longer available because of what's happened in the past.